Góðan daginn, og komið í sælir. Ég heiti Ásgeir Kristinsson, fyrir það sem ekki vita það, ég held að vita allir hér inni. Og er verkefnastjóri Nýr Berker á Íslandi. Nú fyrir Jóhann Rönni býð ég ykkur velkomna á þessa kynningu frá Nýr Berker. Nú, þetta er fyrirlestur nr. 2 í röðu 10 fyrirlestrar sem verða í þessar afmælisviku okkur hérna. Og fyrirlesarar eru Mikael Burkhardt, örugglega vitlaust borið fram. Hann er sölustjóri Hager fyrir Norður-Evrópu og svo er Gunnar Wennerberg sem er sölustjóri í Svíþjóð og mikill tæknibúrú og vinnur eiginlega fyrir alla Skandinavíu í svona tæknilausnum. Og það er nýjung hérna hjá okkur að þessi fyrirlestur hann er sendur út á netinu. Og þetta er sem sagt bara að byrja að prófa þetta í morgun. Þetta er líka allt saman tekið upp og hugmyndin er svo að þetta verði sett á netið ef þetta hefur tekist. Ef okkur sýnist að þetta sé í lagi eða þá verður þetta sett út á netinu. Ég sett sem sagt það er búið að setja út á netinu. Það verður sem sagt sett inn á heimasíðuna og hérna fólk getur það gengið af þessum fyrirlesturum þó þeir hafa ekki komist í þetta. Og þá ætlum ég bara að biðja strákana, take it away guys.
Okay. So thank you. So welcome today to this presentation and welcome to this 80 years anniversary in your training. So before we start with a presentation about the products, I will shortly give you some information about what is Hager, what is a group, and what is Berker. So Hager Group is an independent, family-owned company, coming from Germany, but operating today worldwide. So here you see 3 guys. This is one son of the founder, Daniel Hager. He's our CEO. He's leading the company, and beside him there is one guy, Philipp Römel, and Petro Schmidt. They are working together with Daniel Hager to lead the company. So this is the board of directors. It's family-owned, independent company. So we started in 1955 in a very small village in Saarland called Insheim. And some years later, we started a factory in Auvergne in France. It's just on the other side of the border, some kilometers away. So later then, we expanded more in, let's say, other countries to sell the products. And the next very important thing was this, she took over the Tierlit. It's a German brand company, specialist on cable management and trunking systems. This was 96. And the next important thing was then in 2010, the acquisition of the German company Berker, manufacturer for switches and sockets. And later today, we will hear more about the latest products from the company Berker. So this was some about the history, and today we are, let's say, 1.6 billion euro turnover. This was in 2012. 22 production sites in 82 countries we are present, either with a subsidiary or with some importers, like here with Rönning. And in total, we have 11,400 employees. So this is some key figures. And when it comes to the brands, it's 2 main brands, which is Hager, everything which is electrical installation systems, cabinets, products for insert cabinets and so on, and trunking, and Berker, which is wiring accessories, switches, sockets, and KNX products. There are some other specialized brands for alarm systems and Elcom, for example, is door communication. So here in Iceland we have Hager and Berker as the 2 main brands. So now welcome to the world of Berker. So what is Berker? So you see here, Berker is founded in 1990. So it's a quite old company. And here's some photo of the production in the older days. And the location here, you see it's in 3 locations. It's Schalksmühle and Ottfingen. The main office is in Schalksmühle. Ottfingen, Germany is the production, which is in the middle here. And then we have one production in Poland for the Polish market and the Eastern Europe markets. So they have a specific series for this market. So this is the locations where Berker is. Then the product portfolio is, we can divide it in 3 parts. The first part is switches. So this is the design lines, different design lines. And what you can see in the middle, we have the home automation, the electronic products. And to the right side, and this is a very strong thing for Berker, it's customized solutions, specific made for the customer. So when the customer is, whatever he's paying, we can do for him. Lines, a quick overview. The standard line is this S1 program from Berker. There are 3 colors, white, silver, and black. So only the change of the frame, we have the series E3. E3 is outside, it's aluminium, and this is real, not painted. So it's real aluminium, massive aluminium for the outside. 2 different colors, of course. Use the same insert, but a different frame, which could be plastic, glass, or aluminium, or stainless steel. Then you have this P7. Different and squared and rectangular is the K1, K5. K1 is plastic, K5 is aluminium, so it's covered by real aluminium or stainless steel. The Q, it's with soft edges, or the Q3 with the sharp edges. We have this, and Berker is very, let's say, from the tradition known for round switches, because the function follows the form in opposite. So you turn, and then you have a round switch. So this is this turn switches. So even we have some, this is made of porcelain. Porcelain made by this company doing this tableware Rosenthal. PIQ. PIQ is a KX switch, and this could be made the surface of plastic, of glass, aluminium, or stainless steel. Then we have specific TS sensor and the R-Touch, which is a KX switches as well. The surface is steel, glass, real glass. Glass, and then here it's with round edges, or the R3 is rectangular edges. Of course, some multimedia solutions. So we have a radio, we have a docking station, and we have some USB charging and so on for this multimedia solution, integratable in the normal switches programs. Then we have products for the home automation, like the Movea, which is a visualization software. Then we have a new electronic platform, starting from wired to radio frequency up to the usage in ETS program KNX installations. We will hear later today some more about this system. And we have the KNX solutions, and then we come to this customized solutions. Customized could be, the easiest thing is we print something on the switches. The second is, and this is a Berker Series 1930 made in porcelain, but with a real gold foil around. So for some specific projects, we can do it. And here we have a, let's say, a socket outlet with a black frame around. So this is some examples for custom-made products. So this is, let's say, briefly what is Berker standing for. And now my colleague Gunnar, he will tell you more about the latest, the newest design line, the R program in our range. Thank you.
Okay. I started with the R generation, R series, and then we spoke about our HoverNet solutions and RF solutions as well. Welcome to the generation R. As you see, hopefully we'll have some good teaser afterwards with this nice design and so on. Michael, you can talk about, because this is a well-known particular.
Yes, that's what is the idea? Generation R, you see, all are different. And of course, everyone is, there's younger, there's older, there's different types of, and everyone wants to have a different style or different material, different color. And so we say with a generation R, we can, let's say, it's up to the customer what he wants on the material, on the color, and so on. So this is why we say, okay, generation R. At the end, they are all at the same level because they are generation R and they have the same T-shirt. And maybe there's something strange, they have no shoes. Huh?
The new generation of switches, there's 3 series, many possibilities and combination of materials and function. In other words, the perfect range for planning and installation. That's why you are here today, of course. The concept is like this. The colors, 2 different colors, 3 forms. The soft round frame, 1 to 5 frames. And cornered frame is the one of the series, and then we have the round frame. Different materials: plastic, glass, stainless, and aluminium. And the future materials. This is. So we will have it
It's
next.
the side.
Yeah,
we have it.
yeah.
So in the figure.
As you see, slate, concrete, and so on. Concrete will be a good solution for Iceland, I think. High quality of the surface, the absolutely uniform clearance, as you see. Excellent materials, concrete, for example. Central plates, flush to the frame. As you see, when we see this later, there is 7 millimeters plastic support, and then we have genuine surface. There is no plastic folios or like this. It's genuine surface in all series, all 3 series. L1, you see the round corner. We have a few examples right here. We have on both sides of this, and it looks like this. So, bound radius, no corner, and so on. It's for residential and interior projects. Then we have all 3. It's cornered, as you can see as well, with different colors and materials, of course. And it could be the R1 could be hard to have in trunkings and so on, so that's why I think the R3 fits better in the trunking when you have cornered and so on. Then we have the classic. Some of you asked if we will replace the 1930 series with that, but we just added a new series. Because you had some, you said quite good that you want this classic design in newer houses. I think it's a nice series. And you have it on stock already? Aski, you have it on stock?
Yes, we have it on stock. The plastic frames.
Yeah.
But for the other material, we have to make orders, but it's usually only a week.
So it's possible to order it today?
Yes.
We can have single installation. Of course, that is combined with frames as well. And this, as you see, it's a 91 millimeters space you need. More flexible insert, and it's available. With other words, a round range which fits better. And you can see we have lots of new electronic as well to this series. Then we have some new as well. Michael spoke about it before. about this KNX sensor. Hopefully you recognize the old one TS sensor. But now I have this is the TS sensor is the design as well with this corner. We have it in 1 gang and up to 4 gang, and with thermostat as well, and then the 2-way and the 3-way with thermostats, and in 2 different colors, white and black. And you will have KNX push buttons in the other series, R1 and R3 later, with 1-way and 2-way design. Yes?
This touch panel is exactly the same size as a 2-side frame.
Yeah, it's the same thickness and the same size.
Same thickness, 12 millimeter.
Yeah. So it's in a design family, so it's.
This is a special wall box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Double.
Yeah. You need a special wall box for that one. The series have some awards already, as you can see. We are proud to show it, of course. So you can see it in German and some red dots design. So if you like it, you have a good taste. You can see it. So that was short about that, about the new series. Now we come to the new electronic platform for radio Quicklink we have. The idea from the beginning was, because of the new regulations with bulbs and so on, we had to make new dimmers and so on for this kind of replacement. So now we have for halogen, CFL and LEDs dimmer. As you can see here, we have a dimmer, switch and dim, just with 2 wires. You don't need the neutral for that one. And we have a 2-channel dimmers as well, and even the switches, 2-channel switches. And of course, this is for all series. It's not just for the R design. This electronic platform is for all series. So you can have the same design style on the push buttons, the regular push buttons, as you have for the radio push buttons as well. You can combine it in the same time as well. The radio push buttons is with battery and solar. So we have the insert for conventional installations, and you can combine it to a RF installation. And of course, when you have this RF and you have the media copper or the radio gateway from Berker, you can combine it to a KNX system. And the radio frequency we work with is 868.3. So this is when you have or used to work with the KNX system and, for renovation and so on, you have a good solution with radio push button as well, for example. So this is a little overview of it. We have new inserts, 9 different pieces. I will show it later. And then we have 16 application models, and then you will have, I think it's more than 400 different applications when you combine it. 7 push buttons without RF, 1-way or 2-way, and then we have 3 different timers, 1 for switching and 2 for blinds. And then we have the presence movement detector, not presence detector, 6 different. I'll show you that later. And then we have surface-mounted push buttons, 1-way, 2-way, battery, and the same in the solar. And so that's it. You can see it. Now we have a surface-mounted with the same thickness of the same as the push buttons. And then, as I said before, all this new electronic platform fits all the series. S1, K1, K1, and R1 and R3. There's no the same platform. And when we come to the push buttons, we have the quick link one way, and then we have two-way, quick link, and even four-way we have with this. And then we have the even for blinds and quick link, and then you have the conventional push buttons at the bottom. And then we have the movement detectors, 6 different. The simpler one for different heights. Then we have with the radio link, and then we have the comfort that we can use even with the remote control and so on to set the parameters and so on. It's a comfort one. This quick link version is that when you have a corridor, for example, that you can have senders and so on, and fit it together with radio and stuff instead of wires. Then the timers, we have the KNX RF, so that we can have a radio timer connected to the twisted pair if you have the gateway for instead. For example, we have conventional one for the blind control, and then even combined blind and timer, and we have even that is with radio. And then we come to the inserts, 9 different, and then when you have the total, so it's very easy to get an overview of the system. You have the switches, one-way, two-way, touch dimmers, and once again without 2-wire installation, so you don't need a neutral. Same for the touch dimmers, and then we even have a 2-way touch dimmer. For blinds, and then the power supply for radio products for 230 volts. If you don't want to have just in battery and solar and so on. And the extension unit for motions detected, if you have 230 volts main supply, and then you send it by radio if you want to slave the motion detector for a corridor, for example. As I said, 9 inserts, 16 applications, and then we have more than 400 different applications over with this range of products.
Yeah,
You have to calculate them and check it. So. And then we have some additional products to it. We have the remote controls. I think it's 4 different. 2, 4, and 6, and 18 remote controls. Motion detector for battery and solar. And even radio for binary input with battery, and magnetic contacts for windows, doors, something like that. And then we have the gateway for the KNX as well. So we have this radio push button. It's possible that we can combine it if you have a traditional KNX installation and you want to have a radio push button, just program it with a media coupler, and then you mount it on the wall with no boxes behind or something like that. It's a surface mounted push button. And then you can say about if you use just the quick link, the radio products in small solutions, you will program it direct on the product. So we don't have to use the ETS. But if you want to use it to ETS, it's possible with the media coupler. And the media coupler is a gateway, so you could, of course, you could send out radio signals to the outputs and control it. So you can control, if you, for example, in the kitchen, you have a twisted pair push button, and you want to extend your project with a radio output, then you just have the media coupler, and then you can control with the push button on the twisted pair side. You can send out radio signals to the output in the kitchen, for example. But if you have a well-planned project, you don't have to use the radio protocol well. So, yeah. Now